Good afternoon, CFM. This is Thursday afternoon. I'm sorry, it's Thursday's workout, and it is time for a low and slow. We are going to do a new one that has some accessory movements in it. It does have burpees in it. In case of you, this is your trigger warning for burpees. I know a lot of you think like, how can you put burpees in a low and slow workout? Well, you just have to work on your pace, just like running, right? Sometimes it's a very slow pace, and that's all you got to do is keep on moving. All right, so we'll start off with 3 rounds through. We're going to jog 200 meters, then come back. We'll get 10 reps of a heel toe rock. So just back on the heels, push up on the toes, then 5 reps on each side of a knee hug, and then 5 reps on each side of a leg swing, and then 5 burpees, right? So all the way to the ground, feet back up, and jump overhead, right? The thing on the burpees for a day like today is just don't make it a big deal. Just do it. Go through the reps. Everybody gets all freaked out when I put burpees in the workout. Just like any other exercise, you got to find the right pace that allows you to maintain the heart rate and the endurance that you want, as opposed to just like diving in and going sprinting and then like putting your hands on your hips and complaining about how hard it is. Right? Okay, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're gonna go for 35 minutes, 400-meter jog. And again, moderate pace. This may need you to incorporate some run, walk scenarios in order to maintain your heart rate lower. There are people who just like even the slightest, slowest jog will bump them out of that zone 2 heart rate. And it is a very adaptable condition, right? So the more that you practice that zone 2 heart rate, the better you'll get at it. And what's cool is your pace will improve within that same heart rate. And that is one of the real benefits of doing that style of training. And it is one of the more subtle adaptations that your body goes through when you are doing more of that zone 2 cardio training. Your ability level will increase while your heart rate stays the same. So that is another metric of fitness that we try to pay attention to. When you come back from your 400-meter jog, we're gonna do bird dogs, so that's touching opposite knee and elbow and then extending your arm and leg out. And we're trying to squeeze the shoulder and the glute without rotating our shoulders, right? Next, we're gonna do 10 reps of a burpee. And again, call them recovery burpees or whatever you want, but feet to the ground, jump and clap, right? Again, don't have to be crazy on the pace, right? 10 reps, it is a low and slow. And I'm thinking like 4 to 5 rounds of this in 35 minutes is plenty of activity to get in. The next ones are a little coordination exercise with our walking kettlebell swing. So the timing is exactly the same as a regular kettlebell swing, right? But when the kettlebell is floating, you're gonna take a quick 1-2 step with both feet. So it's swing 1-2, swing 1-2, swing 1-2. And we're gonna keep that rhythm whether we're going to the side, we're going backward, whether we are switching legs, right? But I have a bunch of different arrangements in SugarWOD, and we try to do a new one every round. So some of them, the first one will just be walking forward, second one will be kicking backward, and they don't have to be big steps. It's more just about getting that hip pop and getting the timing, and then we can do sideways, so out together, or together out, either one. Together out together. Right, and then we have some different ones where we're doing a single arm swing. So we swing with the left arm, step with the right arm, swing with the right arm, step with the left arm, switch in the air, right? There's a couple different ones you can do with that, have a little fun with it. As you build your way through the workout, coordination will improve and you'll feel more confident in doing those more challenging, more technically complex movements, right? Next 2 are single leg heel taps. So I've got my plate out, nice and slow, just tapping that heel, down and up, 15 reps. Take these real slow, not bouncing off the ground, pausing under my own control with that leg so you get a short isometric squeeze at the bottom there. The next one after that is stagger stance trunk twist, right? So this is all lower abdominals and rotational strength. So kind of like Pallof press, but I'm gonna start all the way twisted towards where the rig is, or where the band is mounted. My inside foot is forward and my stance width is about the same as a lunge, right? I'm gonna take that band in between both my hands and rotate all the way away from where it's mounted, right? So I'm getting a lot of the lower abdominal rotational movement in there. Hit both sides of that, and then we'll finish with 20 reps of our anterior tibialis raise at the wall. So leaning against the wall with my butt away from the wall and pulling my toes up towards my shins for 20 reps. So you got a good bit of little accessory exercises built in there with the ever so monstrous burpees in our low and slow workout. But you do it at the pace that allows you to make sure that you stay in that 120 to 140 heart rate, even if it is slower than molasses. The heart rate and maintenance of the heart rate over the 35 minutes is really what makes the magic on this workout. Have a great one. I'll see you on Friday.